We've reached the part of the podcast going to be talking some NASCAR, and who better to come off than the man, the myth, the person who is not taking the photos of Vrabel, Brandon, aka Boston Boy 83. Brandon, how you doing today, my man?
Doing good, man. Spent a long weekend in Tampa. Got to hang out with or a long week last week at work. Got to hang out with Ric Flair and ran into some Montreal Canadian players and had a few beers with them late at night. So had a really good time.
Those who don't know, Brandon owns a card business, and they go on Whatnot. I have a card you may be interested. I have a Beckett graded 10 Ric Flair auto, my friend.
Do you?
Yes.
Send me a picture of that. So, guys, this is about our NASCAR picks, but I'm at a bar. He's right behind me, facing the opposite way. People are coming up asking for photos, and at one point, he's like, "I wish I could just enjoy my effing drink," and he's blitzed. But I see like 4 or 5 dudes walking up with their cameras out, and I just lean back. I'm like, "Guys, let him enjoy his drink. Just keep it moving." And they all like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and went away. And I feel this tap on my shoulder, and I look back. He's like, "Thank you. Come here." He's like, "What are you drinking?" And like buys me a beer, and I'm sitting there talking to him. He's like, "Do you want a photo?" I was like, "I'd love one, but I want you to enjoy your drink." And he's like, "I got one better. Let me do a video." And I'm not gonna post it on here because just in general, but he did a whole video with me. It was really cool to see him in person. I've kind of passed by him at times in Charlotte, but it was a good time. And then the Canadians beat the Lightning, and them boys were out. Them boys were out late.
Those boys were
late. Yeah.
Let's dive right into it. It's been a couple weeks. Last week was the Easter break, so let's jump right into it. I only have 2 bets. Bristol's always a hard track for me.
Yep.
Brandon's got 3, so let's lay it on it. We're agreeing with our first bet, my friend.
I'm going with Bell. I'll let you hammer the stats out because you're the stat king with it. It's a short track. This kid runs short track in every style of car, whether it's dirt, midgets, anything. Christopher Bell's always running up front regardless at short tracks. I think he's due for a good run, due for a win. I like his odds at 7-1. I think he should be around 5 to 550. So seeing him at 7, I'm grabbing Bell at Bristol.
Can't complain about those odds. I got Bell, but I was only able to find him at 650. So you beat me with the number. Since 23, best average finish here. Last 5 races for worst finishes 10th, including a win. Most recent night race in September. That's the kind of consistency at a track like Bristol is extremely difficult to find. Through 7 races into 26, 7th in standings. He hasn't found victory lane yet, but speed is absolutely there. 3 top 5s, 4 top 10s, a pole, over 200 laps led. We've already seen him finish 2nd at Phoenix, 3rd at Coda, 4th at Vegas, where he's led laps from the pole. The only real blemish was Darlington. This is a team that's knocking on the door with elite leadership from his crew chief, and we all know what Joe Gibbs Racing is like. After a 4-win season last year, it feels it's just a matter of time to when he gets his win. When you dive deeper into the track history, it gets even stronger. Bell has 6 top 10s in the next gen crawler, multiple races, leading laps over 100, just elite driver rating. This is what I want. Look, it comes down to who's the short price you want. Bell, Hamlin, or Larson. We're both going to take Bell here.
Yep.
Next bet, my friend.
I'm going with Chase Briscoe. I'm going to leave track history. My next 2 bets isn't historically going to be track history. Gibbs always runs well at Bristol. Briscoe always runs well at short tracks like this. I should say high bank short tracks. He's very aggressive. He is due for one. Seeing him at 14-1 odds in a Gibbs car, in the 19 car, being a good driver, I think those are really juicy for him at 14-1. I can't really go into anything else with it, but that name stands out. He runs good at short tracks, and that's just a high dollar for Briscoe at 14-1.
I like it. My internet froze, so you may have cut out there. For those watching this or listening, I apologize. But that's the joys when you deal with fucking Xfinity. So next bet, I am going to a traditional top 10. I will take, this has been on my ledger way too much. We've hit it a couple times. Chris Buescher, top 10 plus 145. Quietly been one of the most consistent drivers here at Bristol over the last couple of years. Since 23, he owns a top 5 average finish of this track. And of course, won here in 2022 in dominant fashion. In 26, currently 10th in standings. And while he hasn't won yet, the consistency is there. 3 top 10 finishes already, no major mistakes, and steadily improving week to week. We've seen strong runs, 6 at Vegas, 9th at Darlington, showing the team is building momentum. At Bristol specifically, the results back it up. Over the last few races, he's posted multiple top 10s, including a 4th place finish in 23, 7th place in 24, where he drove from deep in the field. Even in the races where the results don't pop, the underlying performance does. Driver rating, lawn rate, speed, et cetera, et cetera. Drives for RFK, a team that has really found its footing on these short tracks with strong setups and a driver who excels in management and race chaos. Bristol fits Buescher extremely well. And that's the real key here. This is a track where patience and race management matter just as much as outright speed. Buescher thrives in that environment. I'm getting plus 145 just to finish top 10. I'm all about that.
Love that.
Next one, my friend.
I'm going with my boy Elliott. I'm going back to back. I took some notes here. He does have 0 wins in the Gen 7 era, but he does have 2 second-place finishes. Otherwise, it's an uneven record at this track. So why here? He won Martinsville. Martinsville is a concrete track. You have Bristol, a concrete track. So the honest picture for him, having 2 runner-up finishes, he has never led more than 5 laps in the Gen 7, but the bet is not on his Bristol record. It's all on momentum. On Hendrick finally finding something after a slow start in 2026 and grabbing that new Camaro body a win. And on the market that opens him up at a price at 14-1 assumes he cannot win here. If the Martinsville setup carries over, even particularly to Bristol's concrete, 14-1 pays you out drastically. So 2 runner-up finishes, a win last week, momentum in this new Camaro car. Hendricks, I can't not. Now, he has won multiple times and finished well in the other car before the Gen 7, but I'm grabbing this on momentum. A guy that won in the last race at 14-1 is shocking. Like normally Hamlin, Larson, any of those guys that win a race, they come in at 650, 7, 550. He's sitting at 14-1. Grab him before qualifying. I'm grabbing Chase Elliott, Dawsonville boy for back-to-back.
I like it. I like it a lot. Brandon, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your schedule, coming on, talking a little NASCAR. Why don't you tell the people where they can find you, when your live auctions are, and all that jazz, my friend?
Boston Boy 83, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Rival Roots on Whatnot and Instagram as well. Got some really cool cards going up for good prices, starting at $1. We've done 7 shows, got about 472 followers. The more people that come in, it's a lot of fun. Live music, chatting up cards. Just makes you feel like a kid again playing with the cards. So come join us. A lot of fun. Quick delivery comes well. So anybody in there,
follow. Make sure you check out his live auctions. I retweet and repost them. Check it out. I've ordered some cards. Great quality when they come and shipped in a timely fashion, which is always appreciated. So check it out. Appreciate it. We'll be back next week. Best of luck and your best, my friend.
Thanks, guys.